Hello, we are back for our last visit of the week to Daily Race B at Lago Maggiore in the Gr.3 cars. I've not raced it since Thursday, so hopefully our time is still okay for a decent start on the grid, and hopefully that's not the usual Sunday night carnage, but it probably will be, because that's what normally happens on a Sunday night. I think everyone's fed up with the race by Sunday night, and they just think, oh, you know what, I don't care, I'm just going to go for it. And it's only 4 laps, so people have been going for it, for want of a better phrase, all week. Lots of desperate moves, as you would expect. People trying to win it on the first corner. That's what we're going to expect tonight. More of the same, I assume. So we've got a race started in 8 minutes, just over. So I'll get a few laps in before the race starts, get a bit of practice in, because like I say, I've not really raced it since Thursday for the last stream. And we'll see how we get on tonight. Hopefully we can still push towards our DR up a bit. I'll just check that out in a sec before we start. But first of all, I've got a bit of fluff on the camera, and I'm just going to get rid of that. A little tiny bit of fluff. I can see it floating around in the light, and it's really annoying. Excuse the big hands, but there we go. Right, it's gone now. Good, because that would just annoy me. Let's switch over, and we'll jump in. Hope everyone's good. Right, so we're still 4th. That's a surprise. Didn't expect that. The gap's grown a bit, but I've not really gone for the practice laps. I would have done, but I've been playing the finals. It's just so good. So yeah, I've not really improved my quality lap. We're on a 155.8. Goodbye, hi, bye. That'd be good. Thanks for the flying visit. Much appreciated. Where are we? 682, yeah, we've dropped a bit. We were about 500 last time. So that's gone down a bit. We'll get a ghost. Go for this one, it's probably the quickest. Quickest GTR, because that's what we're in the GTR. Meta cars this week are the M6 by the looks of it, and the GTR. Is there anything else? That was an RCF. A couple of RCFs, a BLZ. There's always a BLZ. They always creep in. A couple of Supras. Supras used to be the Meta car, yeah. But the BOP updates were changed, so... Such is the way of things. Right. Let's get a couple of laps in. +5 on the brake balance during the quali. I'm using +4 during the race. Terrible first corner. Well, never mind. Let's see how we go on. Here's our ghost car. So tricky getting the power down out of that corner. You see the difference it makes. And likewise that corner. Because the back end just wants to overtake you when you go around that one. That wasn't too bad. Very easy for the back end to go on that one as well. I think we avoided a penalty there. Whoops, too much grass. Never mind, too much grass on that one. Should have lifted a tiny bit. It's a dangerous circuit, this one. Back end slid a bit there. There's a little bump in the circuit there. If you hit it, it really slows you down. Just unsettles the car and you can't get the power. Not the best line through there. That's better. Got to proper nail that section. It's really awkward. So that's about half a second slower than what my fastest lap time is at that sector. Mind you, this is, what, the 4th fastest time, something like that? The one in front. Try to avoid that curb. Caught the grass, slow me down, unfortunately. Might get 2 more laps in. Oh, that was a bit better. That might be a penalty. Yeah, I thought so. That's a shame. See what time. Actually, I'm not going to get to my. Yeah, 1:01.6. Still a bit slow, but never mind. It's not far off. Penalty would have ruined the rest of the lap. Oh, we get 1 full lap in anyway. Just about. Assuming I don't get another penalty and mess it up. Mind you, if I get a penalty, I'll probably just carry on for this lap. Back tyres were not gripping there. We're on medium tyres for this race, which are a bit less slippy than the hards, but they wear quicker during the race. Hey Body Snatcher, how's it going, dude? Very good. Yeah, race B again. Usual carnage, I would imagine, for a Sunday night. The other car just gets on the power a tiny bit earlier through there. Small margins, it makes such a difference. I mean, as laps go, this should be okay. It's not going to be my best, but it should be alright, I think. 5, 16. Yeah, it's not bad. It's only 3/10 off. Oh, definitely. That's typical Sunday night, that would be. I'll have a drink of my tea before the race starts. See what we go. See what sort of lobbies we're in. This is the first race of the night, so... Okay, we've got some fast ones in. Oh, there's Cassian again. And Moses. They're very quick. There's a few names in there I recognise. Cassian. Good luck. Hey, Catch, how's it going? Hope you're good. Right, let's see how rusty I am in the race. After not racing since Thursday. I was tempted to have another go, like Friday or whatever. Just to... because the races went quite well on Thursday, generally. And the DR is heading in the right direction, so I was kind of tempted to do a few more races to see if I could push it a bit, but I didn't. Maybe I should have capitalised on a good week, I think. Cheers, Catch. Let's see what carnage we can come up with in the first race. See if we can make the first lap. That'd be a good start. Nothing too dramatic would be good. Cheers, Body Snatcher. Everyone having a little bit of a slide. Cold tyres, first corner. BMW is just so much better at that corner. Hey, Nugenics, sorry. I was trying to pronounce that and avoid the car that spun off in front. Hope you're good, dude. Thanks for coming back in. Oh no. Messed that corner up totally. Car slid. I've lost loads of time now. New genetics, there we go. Or was it new genetics? New genetics, that makes more sense. I'll get there in the end. Oh, both off. McLaren behind is catching. At least he didn't pump me, I'll try and push past. Oh. McLaren's got a bit wide. It's going to be a right scrap with these in front. New genetics. Mersha, how's it going? Losing a bit of time with these in front. I'm hoping they just keep battling and slow each other down. Yeah, I think we made the corner. Nice to go through there flat. TJM squad, yes, I am on controller. Any tips? Yeah, practice is the best one. Try and be smooth on your inputs. Also, with the steering one, if you try and roll it along the top, rather than just going left and right, that can help keep it stable. But sensitivity and stuff, it's whatever you get used to. I've got it on 5. Keep all the vibrations on, because it tells you what the car's doing, so... Hey Andrew, how's it going, dude? Hope you're good. Flaunting your fancy channel member badge. Not the best launch through there. Bit risky of him to try and overtake through there. Just slowed everyone down. I'm expected a dive now. I mean, fair play to him. He could have punted me off a few times by now, and he hasn't. So it's quite good driving from the guy behind. I'm not the easiest car to follow. Got to try and keep the gap. Little bit of a slide. Just about made that corner. Although if the guy behind's got it flat, he's going to be catching. Yeah, and he is. Ah, he's got the power, I think. Just going to beat me. Ah, fair plays. It's a good overtake. GG's. GG's. That was a good move. Still, decent finish for the first race. Yeah, it was a decent race. We finished where we started, so can't complain. Yeah, he did well. Cuba. That's it. So our SR is maxed out, so we didn't gain anything, but we've got some more DR, which is nice. So where we are, we're pretty much halfway through now, aren't we? So our SR is completely maxed out, and our DR is halfway through A. So we've pretty much doubled it this week so far. I mean, it could all go pear-shaped. Quite easily. But more races like that would be good. Don't know what happened to the guy who spun out, though. Whether he just sort of was a bit overzealous or someone tapped him. Difficult to say. Right, so for those who missed before, we're on a 155.841 for the qualifying, which I think I probably got on Monday night or Tuesday. And I've not really pressed on the qualifying since then. So I don't think I'm going to beat it tonight, qualifying time. But if we get races like that, I don't really need to. A little bit too much power into that corner then. Ah, call those. Call that bump. It's quite impressive to see that, the driving from the McLaren, because normally people aren't quite so patient in this race. There's a couple of corners where he managed to just gain all the pace back. I think it's that hairpin. I lost a lot of time coming out of there. I don't know what line that was. But yeah, it seems to be coming out of the hairpin. Maybe need to come out in second instead of third. Because through some of the other bits of it, I was keeping pace, but he had to back off a bit so he didn't hit me. It's a horrible corner, that in Gr.3. So yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. We are streaming in horizontal and vertical, so whichever one you prefer. Check the link in the description if you'd rather have a different one. Didn't quite have the right line through there. Turned in too early. I'll mess that up. I was way too much pace through that corner. Just trying to push too much, I think, to keep up with him. Keep up with the ghost. You want to get those first couple of corners absolutely nailed so you can catch up. Or, you know, get a good lap. Nah, too much speed through there. It's because you kind of have to be right on the edge of the traction to get the speed through the corners. And if you push it just a tiny bit too much, the back tyres will slide and then you've lost your speed. Like then, if you try and be faster, you tend to be slower. Nicely done. Is Daytona race A this week? Be interested to see what we get next week anyway. For those who aren't familiar with the game, the daily races refresh on a Monday morning. Yeah, second gear out of there is quite risky. I think it might be better to just be a tiny bit slower. That'd be safer. Hey Danny, how's it going, dude? Hope you're good. How have you been? Oh, just missed that curb. Get one more lap in anyway. Car just wants to spin out constantly on that bend. And the faster you try and take it, the slower you end up being. Bit wide, I think. Oh, just made it. Bit slow. Could be worse. That's better. Slightly better lap. Half a second down. Could be worse. Alright, let's see what we get for this one. Hopefully another decent race. Same people. Although I haven't got the McLaren behind me now. So yeah, that McLaren was right on my tail. Pretty much the whole race. But I've got to get past the ones in front. It was NDO who spun out. So I'll be interested to see what happened. Cheers for good luck. I mean, I'm just happy if I get around without binning it. Well, we managed to avoid penalties as well in the last one, didn't we? Which is good. I mean, there's a couple of places where, you know, it's prone to penalties. But it's not a bad circuit. Not this week. I did used to always drive the 911 here. 911 was my main car at this circuit. But since they kind of nerfed it, no, not really. I think it was the Supra last time we had this one. Well, the GTR's improved since then, so... See if we can make the first corner. Cheers, Richard. Oh, someone's being trying to be clever. I wonder if they spun him off in the last one. Car wants to spin then. Yeah, 911's proper nerfed. That might have been a penalty. No, we got away with it, I think. Well, the BMW is quite tricky to drive. Been able to slow down a little bit for these. Ah, penalty. Oh, got away with it. Wow. Fortunately got a little tap wide. Keep on Piazza. Oops. Guy behind's a bit keen. Got damaged wheel as well. That guy behind him was a bit pushy. Need to see if we can get it back. Oh, Danny, cheers for the membership, dude. Much appreciated. That's a shame. Mind you, it did exactly the same to me to get past before. Oh my word, he's been proper punted off. No stick drift at all. At least we got a place back. Let's have a look at the replay and see what happened. Custom made? No. Standard DualSense. Just a very standard DualSense controller. Oh, we managed to get a couple of places back anyway. Well, at least one anyway. I mean, Forrest did alright. I think he was trying to help me because he'd... I think he tapped me wide and he was trying to help me on the other corners. And that Lambo quit. Someone took his breath away. Yes, good one. Right, let's have a look at that replay. See what happened. Did we gained it? We didn't lose any SR. We did gain some more DR, which is good. Right, let's have a look at the replay and see what happened. I do racing, well, I stream 3 times a week normally. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. I do a bit of racing in between occasionally. Actually, I was going to check the replay, wasn't it? So yeah, not a massive amount. Not as much as some of the others, because I play other games as well. Just don't really stream them. Oops, wrong one. My items. Alright, let's see what happened. So this was alright. I got punted, it was around the second lap, wasn't it? Yeah, it was that corner, I think. Yeah, I got tapped wide. Just give me dirty tyres. And he got past. Bit of a dive up the front from Smee, but he gave me the place back. So that's fair enough. No, just GT7. This is GT7. I don't really follow F1, so I tend not to race on it. Right, so where's the next bit? Oh, that was me making a complete hash of that, wasn't it? Totally messed that up. Got away with it, though. Got an absolute smack from Forrest there. I think that's what you kind of felt bad for. Because Smee came up the inside, then bailing in the Lambo. Mind you, he did well. He went wide. I got a bit of a smack. So on the inside, oh, the Lambo goes around the outside because I lost the wheels a bit. He's given me a bit of a nudge, but that wasn't that wasn't on purpose. So that went all right. He hit the brakes because he was going wide. I'm trying to block him off, but he's trying to force his way past. It's nudging me wide. I was in front of him then, so I didn't need to give him any more space. I'd got back in front. So what happened to him? That guy put him on the grass. Yeah, and he just got punted off. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see. Let's see what happened to him. Time him. So did he get in front and then get taken out? Yeah, it's gone. I mean, there's racing. Somebody. It's similar in that regard, and it's GT3 cars in this case. Well, similar to GT3 cars, what this game has instead of GT3. It's not as detailed a sim as AC. Well, ACC anyway. But it's a bit more accessible. And the online's better in this. That DR's coming along nicely. Over halfway now. I should have done more races this week. I should have done more races. Oh, what time we got? We'll get a couple laps in. Yeah, I think with more races I might have pushed it. It depends, Richard, what you want to do. Oh, fair enough. Somebody, thanks for the sub. I mean, there's some open top cars in this. You know, open wheel. Some, like, old Formula 1 style cars, but it's a mix in this game. The daily races, like this is the online ranked multiplayer. It's mostly GT3 and GT4. Although Race A is a road car, I think, at Daytona. So there's a lot of road cars in this, but in ATA, how's it going? Yeah, they've had a couple of F1 style races in this, but they tend to go badly. Except reading chat when I'm on a bend. In either. Yeah, don't read chat on a bend. That doesn't help. And also put the right camera on. There we go. Yeah, we don't need to compare cars. Bit of grass, but I'm probably got away with that. I've never tried. I mean, there's a lot of very, very expensive cars in this, but the game's mostly about collecting it. Like, the expensive ones aren't necessarily the best cars. Because, like, these GT3 and GT4 cars, I think the GT4s are, what, 350,000 credits in the game? GT3's 450, I think? But they're not the fastest cars in the game by any stretch. I think the Tomahawk's one of the fastest, and what's that, a couple of million in the game? But some of the classic cars, you know, there's some cars for 20 million. It's just because they're harder to get. It depends how much you want to get into the car collecting side of it, I suppose. But yeah, the best car very much depends on what you're doing. It's like, for this particular tracker and group combo, this Nissan GTR and the BMW M6 are the two best cars. Next week it might be a different circuit, and it might be the Lamborghini that's the best in Group 3. So yeah, it's very situational. Yeah, some of the 20 million cars are horrible. It's just because they're old cars. I think for the extra menu books, there's a couple of 20 million cars I need. I should do more of the time trials, but because I don't really have anything to spend credits on other than the cars for the extra menus. Oops. I've got most of the decent Group 3 and Group 4 cars. And whatever used to be meta in Group 2, I think I've got that as well. Right, let's see what we get this one. I'm absolutely roasted. Okay, a few more fast people in. Captain Slowly's in. Surprised he must have dropped his rating, because he's normally A+. Oh, I hate these little flappy things. I think the Mercedes is doing alright here. Berlin's in 9th. He's not mentioned anything. Cheers for the good luck. I might need it because I'm sure Berlin will be after me. Andre Marquez. Or Marquez? I'm not sure how they pronounce it in Portuguese. Yeah, I suppose you spend money on maintenance in this. Not much, though. It's what, 400 credits for a new oil, and that's about all there is. Very occasionally an engine overhaul. I think I had to do an engine overhaul on the Porsche. Because I'd raced it so much. And the rigidity on the Porsche as well. So I think the Porsche 911 has had a full overhaul in this. Right, let's see what this one's. We're starting a bit further back. So Piazza is an opportunist. Forrest had to go, but he was pretty fair. Oh, he's in 9. This first corner, it's going to be a bit of a crunch. Oh dear, he's gone. Easily done. Turn right on a left-hander, as Steve would say. Right. These guys are just going to run away with it, I think. Album Ratori, how's it going? Hope you're good. Bit of battling up front. Bit of sliding, but we made it. Captain slowly, bit of a mishap. Just gonna have to be really careful braking on this. Oh, few off. I think it could do with an extra lap. I do like the race though. I like the circuit. I think if we'd had an extra lap, people would have been slightly less desperate. Might just got away with that. The back end is so slidey around there. Purple sector. I had to do a slight lift there because I'd have ended up right in the grass and in the wall. Bail in, give me a bit of a smack on the way through there. That the Lamborghini is so good out of the corners. Forest having a bit of a wiggle. There was a bit of beef between them on the previous lap, so it'll be interesting to see if he takes him out on this court at the hairpin at the end. Although I don't think he's going to catch him. Better line. Very difficult to pass on this bit. Just have to stick with 7th, I think, unless someone gets a penalty. Just that trip on the gravel cost me a few places. Shame. Still, we should have gained DR out of it. Oh, crunch. Yeah, we lost 2 places, didn't we? Or at least, was it 3? 3. Still, not bad race. Well, we didn't lose any SR, so that's good. DR is still heading in the right direction. Cheers, Donny. Let's have a look at the replay and see what I did wrong. Because mistakes were made. Yeah, only a tiny bit of DR gained in that one. Cheers, Andrew. Let's see what happened. Oh, I had the right replay thing on. Right. So he went on the first corner. What happened? Oh, he just overdid it. Yeah, he just overdid it. So did he get close? Captain slowly went wide, didn't he? And we caught him up. So we were doing alright in fourth. So there's quite a gap behind us. It's just this bit. I tried to, yeah, wrong angle. I turned in too early. So if you watch where I'm coming in, so I'll normally brake about there. See if we can go forward a bit. So I'll try and brake about there. Still not quite broke. Not quite. Still a brake. Okay. Reaction. Although the brake's on there, the ABS hasn't kicked on. You can see it on the screen. So the brakes are on. So I need to brake a bit further and then turn back in on myself. But I've started turning in way too early. I need to be slightly further away and then turn in. Because if I'm further ahead and turning it back in across, then I can accelerate out. But because I'm accelerating there, I'm pointing. I'm pretty much going to follow these tyre marks on the road. Which, if you look at the tyre marks on the road, they actually lead right off the track. So if you follow those tyre marks, which I did, straight off the track, and it massively slows you down, that gravel. Oh, well, as you'd expect, gravel does. That's what it's there for. But yeah, I can't do anything. There's no point in me defending. I just have to let him through. And I've lost so much speed through this section. This guy dives up the inside. And again, there's not an awful lot I can do about it. And because I've had to go wide, he can get through as well. Often the way, if you lose one place, you lose 2 or 3. So I went from 4th down to 7th. And then it was just a case of chasing him. Mind you, the guy behind did quite well to not pull me off on here, because he got really close. Yeah, he did well there. He backed out of that. So that was a close one. Yeah, that's it. I turned in too early. And I got on the power. Because normally I'd get on the power when I hit the curb. So when I kind of turn back on myself and hit the power, I'm okay. But like you say, because I turned in too early and I hit the power at where I thought it was my normal place, but it wasn't. I ended up just going off the track. Easily done. Easily done, but yeah. Need to tip. What is that car? That Peugeot 208 Nico. Oh my word, what is that? Yeah, we don't need to keep that on replay. I usually go through the replays afterwards to see what I've got that I can use for shorts and stuff, but I haven't had a chance to do it for the last couple of weeks. Cue for the next one. Yeah, you can do. You have to be really careful. You can cut quite a lot in that corner, though. And also, if you hit the grass, it can sometimes help you rotate a little bit. 43, 4 minutes. Yeah, we're getting a lap or 2 in. But it's looking like the same group until some of them go to bed. So we might find ourselves going a bit further up the grid. Let's start that again. I'm using +5 on the brake balance during the quali, but I'm putting it... Oh, what was that? I'm putting it down to 4 in the race, because as the tyres wear, it can oversteer a bit if you go for +5. And this car doesn't need any help with oversteering, especially on power. So what kind of races are people hoping for next week? Because it's going to be, what, Group 4, I guess, for Race B. The old G70 special. Oh. It's tricky to get it right. Because the problem as well is if you go deeper into it to get a better turn, people will dive up the inside. So if you try and defend the inside, it makes you really slow on the exit, and then people can catch you anyway. So it's very tricky to know what to do best on that section. Because a couple of times I've been trying to defend on the inside, and because I've had to slow down so much to make the corner, that another car's come around the outside and just overtaken me on this section. Because you can't get the speed out of the corner. Oops. Yeah, the Porsche is really good on that bend. Plus on the Porsche you can go down to first gear and pull away at first. Especially moving dude. Yeah, you can pull away in first on that corner. But in the BMW you can't do that. The low gears on the Porsche are brilliant. Just the top speed suffers too much these days. Oh, that was a lot better. Fair point, yeah. So you're missing out on one of the strengths of the Porsche there. See if we can get it right this time. Pretty much spot on that. Shame we're not going to finish the lap. I mean, it's worth giving it a go. I was Captain Slowly come in. I thought he'd missed it, but we're still in the same lot. Honestly, it's so much better when you get used to it. Once you get used to manual, it's like, how could you go back to auto? I've tried and I find it really weird. Oops. Press the wrong button there. I mean, the only game I'll play auto is like Need for Speed or Crew Motorfest, and that's only because there's a boost gauge. You know, the nitrous, it's very tricky to know how much, you know, when to change gears when you've got the nitrous. Because you just blast through the gears, and it's quite tricky to catch up. So for games like that, yeah, I'll play those in auto. But not Forza Horizon, because that doesn't have the nitrous, generally. But yeah, it's worth having a go. All you got to do is remember what gear you need to be in for each corner, and that's all. And that's all you need to do, really, for the learning manual. Know which gear you need to be in for each corner and be in it when you get to the corner. So the guy in front has switched to the GTR from the Supra. This is all bunched up. Nice little tap. That is to give me a slightly better start. Ow, poop. Try to avoid that as well. I'm trying to give you the space. Boy, a car's coming up both sides. Right, let's see if we get a positive DR for the end of this. Hello, hello. Monday morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Well, UK time anyway. In about 8 hours, I'd say. Yeah, about 8 hours. Right, we need to try and get this 8th place. No, just done roast beer this week. I know a lot of people have done it. It seems quite a popular race. Try and keep the pressure on Benji. Supra's got better top speed than I have, though. Oh, it's the Red Bull, that's right. Should have braked a bit earlier from the slipstream. Pull me out. One lap, try and get a place back. Bit of a push. He's gone. I think I might have just got a penalty. Nope, got away with it. No one can see the next races these days. Well, we got the 8th place anyway. You can't access the new races. So if you could, you'd be posting them all over the internet. Did we gain DR? Yes, we did. Excellent. Just about. That was a tricky one. Let's have a look at the replay. Cheers, Jeff. That'll be good. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people enjoy that one, but I don't really get on with those Red Bull cars. I mean, I should have had a go. But race B's been working all right. Right, let's have a look at that replay. See where I messed up on that one. I know exactly where I messed up on that one. But let's go through it. Play it again. So we're quite close up. Piatta's right behind us. You had to slow down a bit on this because everyone's catching up. So you're getting a bit stuck. I had to go for the inside because otherwise the guy behind would have gone for the inside. And I somehow managed to get the move off. Unfortunately, I got that little tap to keep the position, which is good. Yes, they're not brilliant. Right. Yeah, it's there. Right. Let's see what I've done wrong. Right, I should be braking about... I should be on the brakes by now. Yeah, I am, so that's okay. A bit late, though, maybe. What gear are we in? 4th. 3rd. Yeah, I messed that up. I should have gone down to 1st straight away. Yeah. Yeah, it's there. Right, okay. So when I should be braking here, which I am, so that's fine. The braking's alright. But I should be changing down to 3rd. I'll be turning in by the end of here. But I'm not. I'm still in 4th. So I should be in 3rd at this point. Because I want to be catching where that BMW in front is. I want to be slightly to the left of that. Not so I get a penalty, but just so I can pull away a bit quicker. So I'm facing I'm similar to the last corner. I'm facing the wrong way. I'm kind of pointing too far that way. I should be turning it in. He says hitting the mic more this way to the left. And I've turned into 3rd way too late, so I haven't got the rotation on the corner. And my brain sort of knows, right, you need to be back in 4th by now. So I've changed back to 4th when really I should have stayed in 3rd a bit longer. Because you can see where the BMW is pointing more to the left. And I'm pointing to the right of the BMW, so I'm on the power. And I'm always going to take a wider line than that BMW in front, which is exactly what happens. But unfortunately, I catch the orange curb. If I'd have missed the orange curb, I'd have been okay. But because as soon as you catch it, your front tyres get flipped off the ground, so you've lost your grip. So I'm going to lose a couple of car lengths worth of turning. So my car is in the air at this point. Yeah. 2 wheels off the ground. So my whatever steering I'm doing is not happening. Nothing. There's no steering going on at this point. When does it land? So I've got back wheels off the ground as well there, I think. Yeah, so my driving wheel is off. So yeah, that's going to properly unsettle the car. So any chance I've got of making this next corner has completely gone out the window. Which is exactly what happens. It's just straight off the track. Because my car is not doing any more turning at that point. Yes, exactly. I did nearly spin. I just saved it on the wall. Rookie error, completely. Completely rookie error. But anyway. We're 10th. We gain a place back here. He backs out, which is the sensible thing to do on that corner. It's a fair play to him. Or here. I was too deep on that corner. So we're up to 9th at this point. Where did we gain the other positions? It's last lap, so it's these guys, isn't it? They hit each other. He goes up the inside. I'm like, I'll have a bit of that. I was going to give him more space, but he started hitting the car, so I'm like, nah, you're alright. And I went for a bit of a dart up there, but he had the better angle. So there's not much I could do with that. So I dropped back down to 9th with that guy, didn't I? Someone must have dropped out. And again, Morlock. 13 school buses. Cheers, dude. I thought this guy and the BMW was going to come past at this point. But for some reason, they both backed out. And they both overtook him. So what happened to this guy in front? Oh, he just... Guy in front just absolutely railed him. Absolutely railed him off the circuit. And we kept hold of it. So, yeah, it was a stupid error on the first lap. Amazed we gained DR. F1 Rush, hello. Best car for what? Is the question. Is the answer? Well, yeah. What do you want to do? The best car overall in the game, but again, what for? What is it you want to do with it? That'll tell you what the best car is. Ford Escort. It is a good car. I am a big fan of that the Lancia, the Delta Integrale that they added. Love that car. And that race A last week was great. Brilliant race. Such a fun car to drive. The GT3 Porsche was really good, but it's not so much anymore. Depends who I'm talking to. Because I did grow up in Liverpool, but 2 minutes. I'm not really going to get a lap in, am I? Yeah, it depends who I'm talking to. I have a habit of picking up the accent of whoever I'm talking to. Which generally makes them think you're taking the piss. Because I was talking to someone on a call centre once, and they had an Australian accent, and I was pretty much talking in an Australian accent back at them by the end of the phone call. St Helens vibes, interesting. Yeah, I grew up around sort of Heighton and Broad Green areas. Oh my. And later on a bit of Crocky. Drift that corner. But then I work with people from all over, so I hear lots of different accents all the time. I work with a lot of people around Chorley way, so maybe I pick up a bit of that. West Derby, yeah, okay. Yeah, I used to be quite near Notty Ash when it was kind of Broad Green way. Wrench Winch, hello, how are you? Where, yeah. It creeps in. It does creep in. So wife always says I use my phone voice on streams. Right, this will be the last one of the day. The night, or the next one. Did I meet Ken Dodd? No. But I know where his house is. I've been past his house many times. And he used to, my nan used to see him a few times. In the post office by where I used to live. He used to go in there quite regular. And the bakers, but I never actually met him. Met his bronze statue. I did used to see the cast of Brookside and some of the Liverpool players in the Sainsbury's on East Prescott Road. Because I used to go there. And when Liverpool used to train at Melwood Avenue, which is near West Derby, and Brookside was filmed just up the road. So yeah, you'd see them in the Sainsbury's supermarket. Penalty, interesting. Yeah, Prescott's near Hine. I was trying exactly not to do what I did then. Right, he's made a bit of a mess of that. There's the penalty. So this is going to get interesting. I thought he was going to run him off onto the gravel then. Right, I need to try and get one of these places back. Not worried about Kong so much unless the guy in front gets past. Or the guy behind gets past me. No, I've hit the grass. This race is going well. I've got dirty tyres, the car won't turn. Couldn't really do anything about that, I had no grip. Well, this race is going well. I'll be made up if I get DR out of this one. I'm definitely going to lose one place. Oh, he's gone well off the guy behind. No, I completely messed up. Just trying to take the corner properly and got it wrong. See how much time I lose on this corner. Got away with it. It's going to make it tricky to catch this guy, though. I'm generally quicker on this first corner, so let's just try and not mess it up. Right, someone's gone off a bit. Close the gap a tiny bit. Tapped him then, I had to give him it back. Acceleration on the Ferrari is just too good. Ah, never mind. Good battle. Just couldn't go and get past it. Shame I tapped him. I'd have had him. But I've definitely lost DR from that. I would have had to finish 7th. Could have been worse. Probably lost a bit of SR as well because I tapped the car in front. Yeah, lost a bit of DR. Didn't lose any SR though. So that's not too bad. Shame about completely messing it up. Twice. Went off twice. Still managed 9th. Oh well. Can't gain DR from every race this week. I think that's the first time we've lost DR. So we're still, well, about halfway. Just over halfway. So it's not been a bad week. Just over halfway through DRA. Sportsmanship ratings maxed out. I mean, can't complain. Hopefully we get a good week next week. Right. Roulettes, isn't it? We've got roulettes to do. Hey, we got 1 million from a 6-star roulette in the last stream on Tuesday. That's not going to happen again. 2 4-stars. Right, let's see what we get. You know what? I will take that because it's not a car. Saying that, I probably could sell the car. Right, let's see what this one is. Oh, God. Saying that, I've probably got that. I can probably sell that one. I mean, it's a horrible colour as well. Yeah. Polymetal grey metallic. Right, let's see if we can flog it. Can we get rid of it? Because I must have one of those. Oh, Tuscan's quite nice. Yes, we can sell it. Oh, they're both grey. I'll get rid of that one. Look at that price, though. 14. Still, better than nothing. Better than nothing at all. Right, so that's it for me for this week. Because it's nearly 1:45. Some good races. A lot of carnage earlier in the week, but it kind of settled down, which is good. Cheers, Body Snatcher. Yeah, I will be back on Tuesday for more of next week's daily races. Probably B. That's usually the case, unless it's horrendous, and then my 2A or C. Seeing especially if A has DR and SR turned on again, it gives you a different option, doesn't it? Because they're just the same length races as B, so who knows? We will see. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the membership from Danny as well. Much appreciated. And if it wasn't for you guys, it'd just be me talking to myself. So I'll catch you Tuesday, hopefully. Until then, bye for now.